Hey everyone, welcome to Judging for the Win. I'm Dave, and this is my daily ruling. Today's question was suggested by a viewer, thanks to Abe for this one. Amy plays Gonti, Lord of Luxury, and exiles Nick's Soul Ring. Later, Nick uses the -2 ability of Karn, the Great Creator. Can he get back the Soul Ring that Amy exiled? Okay, so to answer this question, we'll need this rule here. A card that's exiled face down is considered by the game to have no characteristics. Therefore, when Karn is telling Nick to choose an artifact he owns in exile, he is not able to choose Soul Ring because it doesn't count as an artifact as long as it's face down. This rule applies even if Nick knows for a fact that the card he's pointing to is a Soul Ring. Like maybe if he searched his library right after Amy used the Gonti ability and he realized the Soul Ring was missing. Or even if Nick exiled it face down himself with something like a Bane Alley Broker. A card's owner is not a characteristic though, which means that Amy could use something like this Wasteland Strangler to put the Soul Ring into Nick's graveyard and give something -3/-3. Part of moving an object from one zone to another involves identifying which event is moving the object, which means that if there are two different types of effects that have exiled cards face down, Amy will know which cards were exiled by which effects. If Amy is allowed to look at the face down cards, like she is with cards exiled with Gonti, then she can specifically pick any of the cards that she's allowed to look at with Wasteland Strangler's effect. The way the rules work, if you are allowed to look at a card and then exile it, or if you're allowed to look at a face down exiled card even once, then that means you can look at that card as long as it stays exiled. So Amy could pick Nick's Soul Ring even if he killed the Gonti before Amy played the Wasteland Strangler. If Amy is not allowed to look at an exiled card, like for example the cards Nick exiled with Bane Alley Broker, then she can still choose one of those cards with Wasteland Strangler, she just can't look at it first. If Amy manages to gain control of the Bane Alley Broker with like a threaten effect, then the ability that it has that lets you look at the exiled cards will refer to her, in which case she would be able to look at all of the cards that it exiled, but not any future ones that it exiled after she gives it back. Like we said before, if you can look at a face down card even once, then you can look at it forever. So she could specifically single out any of the ones that she got to see, but not any of the later ones. Pretty cool, right? But that's all I have for you today. How did you do? Join me again next time for another daily ruling, but until then, I hope you have a great day.